All right, hi, my name is Brent, and I am out here today. Where's the camera? There's the camera. And I'm gonna try out these new Xero shoes because I'm a minimalist runner. I like to be a minimalist runner. I've tried a number of different shoes, so I've had pretty good experience. I'm out here today with my little buddy, and these are, I don't know if I can, so we're out here today, and these are the Xero shoes that I got. They're neon in case, like, you know, I'm out in traffic trying not to get hit. My dog's getting tangled up. They're $100 or 100 some plus shoes for that price point. You know, I figured they would have some sort of locking mechanism for the actual shoelaces. And what you end up getting is just regular shoelaces. So a little disappointing on that. They feel like, you know, if you've ever had rock climbing shoes, they kind of feel like that. So we'll see how they fit on the trail. I'll give you a little review here in a second. All right, so me and my compadre buddy, we just ran 3.2 miles or 5 kilometers. And yeah, the shoes, I'll get a more detailed review in a second. Kind of bring them up so you can see them. I'd say they're pretty tight for their sizing. That's something to consider, especially when you go to purchase them. Overall, road feel is kind of, it's neutral. So you can definitely feel the road and feel like when I was going over rocks, I knew I was going over rocks. When I was in sand, I knew I was in sand. But like, it's not like, I've had other minimalist shoes where it hurts. Like it hurts, you know, you're running over some painful stuff and you really have to be careful how you step. My dog is a sprinter. So straight out of the gate, he was dragging me down the road. And I like immediately there's a road with some crazy rocks on it. And I just kind of went through it. And yeah, I knew it was there. There was a couple points where it pinched, but other than that, like if we're going berserker down the road, I would expect it to be a lot more painful. So there's a nice buffer between the comfort of it and the feel, if that's what you're looking for. And we'll go into more detail here in a second. All right, so now our run is complete. We're gonna talk a little bit about the shoe. I'm gonna go over 3 things that are really great about it and 3 things that are really bad. Let's start with the bad. All right, first thing first is the shoelacing on this guy. It's very basic shoelacing. It's not anything special. For a $100 shoe, you know, or $100 plus shoe, you'd expect like a nice locking system. I get it, it's minimalist. They're looking for simplicity, but at the same time, if you're gonna charge somebody $100 for a shoe, it better have some sort of upgraded interlocking system for the actual shoe itself. Another thing that I think is just kind of poor for this shoe is the back here. You don't really have any sort of pull tab. So when you put these shoes on, it becomes really difficult because you're fighting against the actual fabric itself. A little pull tab on the back would really increase like the proficiency of actually putting it on. Oh, excuse me, a little itch there. Lastly, one of the things that I'll hit on is the sizing for these guys. So normally I wear a 9 to 9.5. I know what you're thinking. Wow, those are big feet. But this is a 9.5 and it's real tight. Now, I don't know if that's exactly the design they want, but a little bit of more room would allow my feet to swell on longer runs, and I feel like it wouldn't be as tight. That being said, it's manageable. Like, it's not like, I'm not gonna throw these shoes out because I feel they're tight. They run tight, so just something to think about. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's go with the 3 really cool, good things about this. All right, for a minimalist shoe, I love these insoles. Now, you'll notice that they're honey cut. They've got that construction design where they have the holes in it. So every time you're actually compressing this guy, it's forcing little air pockets into your feet and helping cool it. I just ran 5K with my dog, doing about a 9-minute pace, and my feet didn't feel like they were hot by any means. I felt like this was cool. I felt like this actually is an ingenious design, and just super duper awesome for keeping your feet cool and also supporting it, and it allows for that flexion, because as the plastic compresses, it allows that disbursement of weight. Another thing I think that is super awesome about these guys is they've got really aggressive tread. I feel like a lot of times you get trail shoes and they don't have aggressive enough tread, or it's too aggressive, where it just gets worn out, where like they've got pretty much cleat spikes on them, and every time you make a step forward, you're actually grinding out the tread on these guys. This is a nice in between, if you will. Lastly, these guys are light. They're super duper light. They're nice and they're flexible. They've got this little front end that you can see here, the little rock kicker. This is great because a lot of times I feel like they don't include that in the shoes, or it's not big enough. So you're stubbing your toes, things like that, and it actually punctures the fabric. So this really reinforces it, especially as you're trail running and you're striking with that forefoot. Overall, they're great shoes. If you're interested in getting into them, you have to consider, there's a lot of minimalist shoes on the market. What separates them, I think, is their story. So if you read into their story, the whole Shark Tank thing and everything like that, they're building a product built on that story. And it does have unique features, and I'm sure as it continues to grow and develop, they'll get better and better products out there, and you can be a part of that journey. So that's where it comes down as a consumer. Do you want to be part of that journey? Is that something you're interested, versus saying going to Merrell or going to New Balance, right? These companies generally produce, a multitude of different shoes, whereas Xero shoes are just focused on minimalist products, and they do have a wide array of different products out there. This is the running shoe, obviously. They also have some cute boots that look really comfortable, and they have hiking shoes as well, which I'm looking to get into those and test those out in South or Central America here shortly. But yeah, if you have any questions, any feedback on these guys, please feel free to send it to me. If you're interested in getting them, there's a link below that provides you a direct link to the actual Xero website. If you click on that, you can go and look on there, see what's available. Their shoes range in prices. Sometimes they're on sale for about $50 or $60, up to some of their technical shoes are touching the $200 range, but those are fully waterproof hiking shoes, which would be expected, that are Gore-Tex lines, stuff like that. Yeah, outside of that, if you like the content of this show, you like learning about things, please feel free to subscribe, and there'll be more to come. Yeah, and thank you, and yeah, have a great day.